And then go proceed my instructions. Let's have a nice clean fight. Remember to obey my commands. Protect yourselves always, men. We're going to touch gloves now. We're boxing at the bell. God bless both of you. Touch gloves, fellas. Touch gloves, fellas.
The last big fight of 2010. Capacity crowd of over 16,000 roaring for Jean Pascal. Does not want to disappoint these frenzied fans. 28 days shy of his 46th birthday. Can Bernard Hopkins turn back the clock and shock the boxing world again? Here we go. Round one scheduled for 12 for the WBC Light Heavyweight Championship. Hopkins, a counter-puncher by nature, has always looked to exploit opponents' mistakes, nullify their best weapon, take them out of the game, wear them down. Pascal brimming with confidence off the win over Chad Dawson. An aggressive style, awkward, quirky, unorthodox, kind of herky-jerky. Always looks to lead. He's not a counter-puncher, but really fast hands, and he likes to let them go. He's strong, durable, has a great heart.
This is a very, very big ring, almost 24 feet on the inside. We have to assume Pascal's folks who created this event like the idea of that, and we see Pascal using a lot of this ring.
Oh, big right hand there by Hopkins that caught Pascal off balance. Hopkins knows versus a counter-puncher like Pascal, he's got to keep punching, has to keep a high work rate, use that jab a lot. There's a body shot by Bernard, and he also said go to the body often.
Yeah, that's always good, especially with a guy that looks to want to use his legs tonight in the big ring. You know, Hopkins 45, you might want to wear him down by using a lot of movement tonight.
Hopkins promised us he'd use his jab in this fight. It's an underrated weapon, and so far he is throwing it here in round one.
Hopkins wants to back Pascal up. He knows what to do in his mind. The big question, can he physically do it all night long? He got nailed by a counter left hook, did Hopkins, and as we mentioned, Pascal not a counterpuncher.
I think this fight will have more action than we thought it was going to have, because Pascal has to rush in with those bull rushes. Hopkins is being more aggressive, and Hopkins is counterpunching.
Yeah, he didn't have a high work rate against Roy Jones back in April. So far, he's showing one here, early going. Left hook to the body by Hopkins, pushes Pascal back. Pascal in retreat. Now he comes forward with a nice right hand. That's his money punch.
Yeah, he's landed that punch twice. It seems like he's found a way to get over the guards of Bernard Hopkins early.
Hopkins has never been stopped, never really dominated, down just once. First fight was Segundo Mercado in Ecuador in '94. Pascal never down. Is ruling it a knockdown.
It was a knockdown. He caught him on the top of the head as he was pulling out. Great punch by Pascal.
A knockdown for Pascal in the final seconds of the opening round. Hopkins in disbelief.
Richardson there in the corner with Hopkins. Hopkins in a strange posture. He's been attacking here in round one, not what he's used to. And there's a right hand that cuffed him and knocked him down. Now, you can make the case, I guess it was behind the head, but that, as Antonio pointed out in one of our previous fights with Glenn Johnson and Alan Green, that's the only place he could throw that punch, Pascal.
And he landed, and the reason that it was so effective because Hopkins did not see that punch, Al.
First time Hopkins is on the canvas in 16 years.
Wow.
Round two.
And a point worth noting, this is the first fight in 3 years in which Pascal has really felt healthy coming in. He had a shoulder injury, had surgery in 2009, had a torn bicep before that. Finally, he said, I have been healthy for a whole training camp, so we'll see how that helps him.
So Hopkins, who was looking pretty good there in the first round, is put down in the final seconds of the first round.